iOS 27 is finally here in public beta, and while it might not look like a massive visual overall at first glance, it is one of the best upgrades from Apple in recent years. I have been running the public beta, and honestly it's one of the most stable builds that Apple has ever released. Welcome back to Gadget Clavis, and today we're exploring the top 5 features, notable features on the iOS 27, even though it's in public beta, in order from really cool to absolute game changer in the industry. So sit back and let's get right into it. So starting at number 5, Apple gave us crazy AI photo editing tools. Apple gave us the cleanup to erase background objects in the past, but we have two new crazy addition to this, the game-changing Extend and Spatial Reframe. Extend uses generative AI to push the edges of your photo outward. If you shoot a photo, for instance, in portrait mode, but needed to be in landscape mode for a video thumbnail, just pinch out and it reconstructs the edges. But the crazier one is the spatial reframe. This literally allows you to drag and morph the perspective of an image in 3D. So if you snap a photo as shown and the angle is slightly off, you can drag to shift the perspective and the AI generates the missing pixels. Keep in mind, both of these tools lock you to one edit per photo, and you usually require an active internet connection to ping Apple's larger cloud models. Coming in at number 4 is a category that I would like to actually call freaking finally Apple. These are basic features Apple has stubbornly refused to bring to the iOS for years. So the first thing is separate alarm volume. Yes, you now have separate alarm volume. You can finally separate the alarm volume from the system media volume. Android has had this for 20 years maybe. We'll gladly have it on iOS now. Second, you have better Wi-Fi to cellular transition. You know, when you move out from your home and you have spotty connections for a while, iOS 27 now aggressively transitions between the Wi-Fi mode to the cellular mode to make it a seamless experience for you, so that you don't lose connection while making a call or maybe while using Apple Maps or Google Maps or the like. Finally, you can crop back and forth in the Now Playing widget on Apple CarPlay. Before now, you couldn't do this, and this is a game changer for those that use Apple CarPlay in day-to-day while driving. So number 3 had the aesthetic tweaks that was Apple in iOS 27. Visually, it doesn't look like much has changed, but Apple has made sure that there's a dedicated appearance menu in the settings where you can then go and customize the look and feel of iOS 27 liquid crystal display. You can dial it all the way to the right to have a heavy frosted look, or you can dial it towards the left to have a very transparent look. At number 2 is a completely overhauled Siri, and Siri is now been rebranded, maybe rebuilt from scratch. Siri has now been rebranded to be named Siri AI. So Apple partnered with Google for this, and it shows the bar was simply really low for the previous Siri, but now Siri is a game changer and it's right there up there competing with the competition. So when you trigger it, there's this new crystal hub that expands out and you can drag it into a full conversation window, or even open the brand new standalone Siri app that saves you your request history. The voice is vastly more human and you can customize it, even its talking speed. But the killer feature is actually ability to access your personal context. Because it indexes locally on your phone, it's able to see more context and it's able to answer specific questions around what message was sent to you, what's going on in your calendar, and it even has on-screen context awareness, so you can see what's on your screen and then you can interact based on that. There's also a new dedicated Siri mode in the camera app, which is similar to what we have on Google Lens. So you're able to take a photo and ask questions about it. The catch is it's not available for third-party apps. Yes, it's only available on the dedicated camera app on iOS 27. So before we hit number 1, let me quickly run you through some honorable mentions on the changes that has happened on iOS 27 so far. Food nutrition. Take a photo of your food and Siri provides you with a sliding scale to show you how ideal it thinks the meal is. So the password apps on iOS 27 can now agentically log into your to different websites and also fix your weak or compromised passwords. There's also natural language shortcuts. So you can describe a shortcut you want in natural language. The phone takes it up from there and it builds this shortcut for you from scratch. There's also threaded replies in iMessage. So you can now reply to threads that are coming from Android users right there in iMessage. The number one feature for iOS 27 isn't about the visuals, isn't about the apps or the AI tricks. Personally for me, it's just the raw speed, right? Significant performance bump up on iOS 27 compared to what we had in the past. So while typically you have the latest iPhone 17 significantly fast already, iOS 27 can be installed on devices as far back as 2019's iPhone 11 Pro Max, iPhone 11 series. And what this gives you is for older phones, you have significantly better performance of iOS generally in terms of pure speed. This is a massive upgrade for everyone because even if you have an older phone, expect to have a refreshed or refined experience when you upgrade to iOS 27. This, I think, cuts across for everyone better. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Tell me what's your favorite iOS 27 feature. What do you like about iOS 27? And this iOS 27 is going to be available for install later this fall, later this September for everyone. It's going to launch on iPhone 18 series out of the box. Let me know what you think about this video. If you're interested in videos like this, please take time to subscribe. Please take time to like and share this video with your friends and family. As usual, see you on the next one. Bye.